So yeah, I'll have to make a video about the exhibition in Chennai on Saturday. There's about no way to avoid it. The 6th of 26. Some beautiful 666 in that number. So there is in Chennai on Saturday an exhibition that is called Auroville Under Threat. Now obviously Auroville isn't under threat. There's no threat at all to what is happening here. The point is that they are under threat. Their kingdoms, their power over Auroville, the fact that they have been ruling here for all that time, that's under threat. But because they equate themselves with Auroville, obviously they feel very personally attacked, and they are personally attacked, but they transpose that attack to Auroville as a whole, because they equate themselves to Auroville. They are Auroville. If they are not here, Auroville is not here. It's the opposite, obviously, of what Mother intended. Auroville is supposed to be a thing that has nothing to do whether I am here or I'm not here. Auroville will be. It's got nothing to do with me being here or not here. I'm here to try to help a little bit, but I'll be here for a short while, and Auroville will of course survive. Auroville will continue. Auroville will grow. Auroville will go on. So that's already ridiculous. Now obviously what they are trying to do here is a very, very blatant attempt to swing the opinion of the they want to win in the court of public opinion. That's how they say it in America right now. So they have lost in the court cases. 4.5 years ago, they were so convinced of their own right and their own, the fact that everybody with a little bit of common sense would agree with them, that they immediately started launching court cases. So there were all of these court cases launched, and they lost every one of them so far. And the ones that are coming look very bleak for them. There's no reason why anybody would concede any of these cases to them, because they're always based on the same wrong thing. It's really absurd. Like Krishna Mackenzie, who is on the billboards for he will play music during the exhibition day, the event, let's call it an event. He will play music there. Now his wife, Deepa, she filed a case about the fact that the ring road would come through Solitude Farm where they live, and that they would have to move out of there and get another place in Auroville. So the court didn't even admit the case. They didn't even accept the case, because immediately it was clear that there's no standing. I mean, Aurovillians launch court cases based on the fact that they would be homeowners and landowners and have the same rights as everybody else who owns land and homes, which of course it's insane in Auroville. Auroville is a total opposite. We don't own anything, we don't possess anything. Everything that is here belongs to the Auroville Foundation. So that whole court case fell apart immediately. She had no leg to stand on. There was nothing, because she doesn't own that land. She doesn't own anything, and she's a permissive resident. And Auroville Foundation owns the land and can do with it whatever they want. The same goes for Mandakini Skolis, which is not her original name. It's the name of her partner. She is one of the big drivers behind this event in Chennai, and she's of Eternity, and so the Eternity case is the exact same thing. These people claim ownership over the land, which they don't have legally. They can't claim ownership. There's nothing. So the courts can only say, you are not the owner of the land. You are a permissive resident. So you have no claim on anything. You cannot claim that you need to be treated like a homeowner or a landowner. So these things it completely goes nowhere. So what they now want to do, because they can't legally, to their utter surprise, all of these court cases prove that they are legally have no standing, that what they claim is all completely not tenable and is totally absurd. So since they have lost all of that, they have nothing to do. They're now becoming so desperate that they are trying to swing the public opinion and somehow create magic with that. They want magically that somehow the judges will be pushed by an outcry of the public or public revolt. The judges will be pushed to overturn their own verdicts and to bend all kinds of rules of justice and laws and stuff. It's totally absurd. But so what you're gonna get at the event is only sob stories and only victimization and only the kind of thing like poor us, look what they do to us, look what they do to us. They'll baffle you with bullshit, as they say. So you will be steamrolled with just sob stories, emotional blackmail, emotional manipulation. They will just do whatever they can to tell you, to give you a feeling that something is very wrong and that they are really the victims. But if you really want, because sometimes on their social media accounts, people ask real questions and ask, why is this happening? How can this happen? Even the simple question, how can the government do this? They cannot answer that, because if they need to answer the question, how can the government involve itself in Auroville, they will have to admit, well, 50 years ago we asked them to take over Auroville. So yeah, that doesn't go anywhere, of course. So they never say these things. And it's the same with all of the questions. Once anybody asks a direct factual question, stop listening to all of the nonsense and ask, what is this? How did this happen? What happened? The bulldozers came in the middle of the night. What happened before that? Or they came in the morning and you blocked them and you put children on the bulldozers, and that's why they decided to come during the night when the children would be in bed. Oh, okay, that's a different story, no? So you have to ask all of these practical questions and go deeper and deeper, because they will not want to answer that. They will not be able to answer it, because if they tell the truth, their whole thing falls apart. Because the reality is, their story is just a story. It's not based in reality, and it has no leg to stand on. And everybody can figure that out for themselves. Because what is happening here is so much needed. It's so much good what is going on. I mean, there's so much good that is happening here at the moment. So we move on. We're gonna build this city. Jai Ma, Jai Hind.